What would you do if God told you that the battle you're facing right now isn't even yours to fight? What if I told you that while you've been losing sleep, worrying, and trying to figure everything out on your own, God has been waiting to step in and handle it for you? Today, I want to share something with you that has the power to completely shift your perspective when life feels overwhelming and the battles you're facing seem impossible to win. Our main scripture for today's video comes from 2 Chronicles chapter 20, verse 17, and it's about God's incredible promise to fight our battles for us. I'm about to show you how this powerful promise can transform the way you approach every challenge in your life. Life has a way of presenting us with battles that feel far beyond our ability to handle. These aren't just small inconveniences or minor setbacks, but overwhelming situations that shake us to our core. You might be facing financial pressures that keep you awake at night, wondering how you'll make ends meet. Perhaps you're dealing with relationship conflicts that seem to have no resolution, or health challenges that have left you feeling helpless and afraid. Maybe you're struggling with anxiety, depression, or fear about your future. These battles can feel so massive, so consuming, that we begin to believe we have to face them alone, with nothing but our own limited strength and wisdom. But today, I want to remind you of a truth that can change everything. 2 Chronicles chapter 20, verse 17 says, "You will not have to fight this battle. Take up your positions, stand firm, and see the deliverance the Lord will give you." This powerful verse was spoken to King Jehoshaphat and the people of Judah when they were facing an overwhelming enemy army. They were terrified, outnumbered, and completely outmatched. But God gave them this incredible promise that they wouldn't have to fight this battle themselves. Instead, they were called to take their position, stand firm, and watch God work on their behalf. This same promise applies to every battle you're facing today. God is saying to you right now that you don't have to fight alone. You don't have to rely on your own strength, and you don't have to figure everything out by yourself. The beautiful thing about this promise is that God isn't asking us to be passive or to simply give up trying. When he says, take up your positions, he's calling us to a place of active faith. This means positioning ourselves in prayer, positioning ourselves in his word, positioning ourselves in trust and obedience to his will. Standing firm doesn't mean being inactive. It means being steadfast in our faith, even when we can't see the solution, even when the circumstances haven't changed yet, and even when everything around us is telling us to panic or give up. God is inviting us into a partnership where we bring our faith and he brings his power. We bring our trust and he brings his deliverance. When we're in the middle of difficult seasons, it's easy to lose confidence and begin to doubt whether things will ever get better. But Psalm chapter 27, verse 13 gives us this incredible declaration. I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Notice that this verse doesn't say, I hope, or maybe, or if I'm lucky. It says, I remain confident, and I will see. This is the kind of unshakable confidence that comes from knowing God's character and trusting his promises. Waiting season, even when the breakthrough hasn't come yet, you can remain confident that God's goodness will show up in your life. His goodness isn't just reserved for heaven or the afterlife. You will see it right here, right now, in the land of the living.